Hi guys, Tal here. In this video, I'll show you steps that I took to install F5 virtual machine on my laptop with VMware and how I got license and configuration options associated with this install. To start with, I will go to F5 website. I select free trial. It will redirect me to login page. I don't have account, so I click on create a new account and I will type an email, click on next. I need to provide a few more information here, a few more fields. Next. And if everything is okay, somewhere between 5 or 10 minutes you will get this email. From the email I click on logon to set my initial password and then I click on login. So this is the site where you will request 30 days evaluation license. You will select the product type. Go ahead and ask for 3 licenses so you can upload a new license once the previous one is expired. Again, if everything is okay, you will end up getting similar email with your keys. Next, I'm going to devcentral f5.com and we'll scroll down to virtual appliances download section. In my case, I'm going to download for VMware. You can select what version you would like to install. So you will select virtual edition. You will agree on license agreement, and this is what we need: VMware OVA file. The file itself, it's 2 GB. It's quite big file, so you select the download site. I'm going to delete unnecessary virtual interfaces and leave only one. I will select the type NAT. So I'm going to start this virtual machine. The initial start boot process takes around a minute or two. At the end, you get your prompt to log on. So your initial username going to be root, and the password is default. Very first thing you need to do is change this password. And this password change will also affect your web admin account that we will use in our next step. I will scroll a little bit up to see what is the IP address F5 appliance received from my DHCP. And then I will log on to this IP address on port 8443. It is because I have only single interface. Should I have more than one interface, the management port will be 443, but in my case it's 8443. So you can see that I log on with admin. I needed to change my password, and now I log on with my web admin password. So this is the license string that I got from F5. I click on accept. Appliance itself kind of validate the license and activate internal systems. It takes around a minute, and after 1 minute you get kind of interface on the back end. Here at this stage you can, if you scroll down, you can continue to walk through the activation wizard. But in my case, I wanted to use some scripting to automate the process. So really what I want to show here is that my policy is empty. I don't have any virtual servers. So now let me show you a script created by Jeremy in the first place. And I really added some lines here where I create the partitions and I create my backend web server where all my virtual IPs, the virtual application, will kind of point to. Line 9 defines starting IP for all those virtual servers. I have 20 21 of those. So each one will have 161, 162, and so on. So let me copy this script, and then I will make SSH to F5 box. I will create file, and I will paste the content of this script. Let's make this file executable, and I will just run it. So you can see a virtual application started to pop up. If I'm going to a virtual server, now in my F5, I'll see I have VS Beta. If I change partition that already been created for me, I see additional virtual application being generated. If I refresh the list, you will see it's starting to pop up. Back to my script, it's almost done. And so now under virtual servers, I have my 22 virtual applications. Now all of those you can see they active. It is because I have another Linux box that F5 uses to redirect all incoming connection. So I take any random virtual application. I check a certificate associated with this. You can see it's a self-signed certificate with a data or expiration somewhere in November. I take any other one. And you can see I have a different expiration date. So this is the part of this script that uses a random number of expiration days. It's very nice. As soon as we have all those certificates in Verify, you will see in the trend window for certificate expiration, you will see those randomly selected days instead of all certificate expired at the same day. So I'm going to my Verify backend, and I'm going to create a new job. It's going to be onboard discovery job. I give it a name. Management port, I need to change it because I have a single network interface. I'm going to create device that I'm intending to discover. So this is my F5 box. I will place it under F5 folder. And I also will create account for this onboard discovery job. I click on next. I click on next one more time and save and run. My job is running. It is a local F5, so I expect things run quite quickly. Indeed, my job already finished. I have 22 certificates. If I go to dashboard, I see number grow up, and I see all the certificate expiring in different days. So it's very nice to explain and see how things looking. If I click on the red one, this is a Gamma Verify Demo.com set to expire in really lower than next 2 weeks. So I go to renew certificate, I click on renew. I see the certificate already been installed on the target machine. So I will go to my F5 You can see that this virtual IP for Gamma, it's already utilizes a certificate from my internal CA server. And also if I go to my dashboard under expiration, I don't see this red bar anymore. This is how you install a trial out for F5 on your backend on your VMware environment. I hope it was simple enough and you can follow my steps. Ping me for a script if you need it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.